Welcome back to Fit Really Strong. Today we're doing shoulders. First, I'm going to start off by doing upright rows on the cable machine. For right now, I have a straight bar. It's a long straight bar, or you can use a short one. Doesn't matter. It just happened to be the first one I grabbed. Now, upright rows is going to target mostly your side lats, but it's going to have a strong emphasis on your front lats, and it's also going to hit your upper traps. Now, depending on your grip, if you have a wider grip, it's going to be more emphasis on your side lats. Now, if you have a closer grip, it's going to be your side lats and a strong emphasis on your front lats. So today we're going to do a short, close grip. Try to hit some of that front lats too. Now, like I always say, I have my gloves on, brace on my elbow. Always protect yourself when you're working out. I need gloves. I need the brace. That's what it is. That's what keeps me going. Otherwise, I'm hurting. Now, we're going to start off light. If you've seen season 1, I already showed you how to do the exercise itself, but I'm going to go ahead and show you anyway. Now, when you do this exercise, you're pulling up with your elbows, using your elbows. Now, you're going to pull up with your elbows, and your elbows are going to be above your wrists. So you're not coming all the way up to here. No, you don't have to do that. You're just coming up to your chest, upper chest. That's about it. That's it. You're coming up just like this. Very good exercise. Like I said, you're going to hit 3 good parts of your shoulders right here. Your side, your fronts, and your lats. Very good exercise. Now, I'm going to start off light. My first set is going to be 35 pounds. Let's get this going. I'm going to turn to the side a little bit so you can see. Get an even grip. Now, for some reason I like this bar. So the short bar is just as good, but I like this bar for some reason. Okay, first set, 15. Okay, second set. I'm gonna try it and go down to 50 for my second set. From 35 to 50. Pushing myself. Me personally, I love doing shoulders. I love doing shoulders. Always have. To me, when I was younger, shoulders was a show muscle. You know, when you're younger, you want chest, you want your arms. And me, I wanted shoulders. I wanted that definition in your shoulder. I wanted the traps. Those are good show muscles right there. So I was always into it. So basically, when I do shoulders, I love doing side lats. Side lats are going to pop off once you get them going. So I usually do a machine for side lats and I go heavy. And then later on, before I'm done, I do either a dumbbell or a cable exercise of doing side lats again. But I go lighter, all 4 sets, and just rep out like 20 reps. Yeah, I love shoulders. That's funny because my shoulders are all screwed up. They're all screwed up. I can't do shoulder press. I used to love shoulder press. The shoulder press, I used to love it. But I can't do it now. For some reason, it hurts my shoulders. As soon as I get that weight off and put it right here, my shoulder's already hurting. So you got to work around. That is a good exercise, shoulder press. I'm going to have somebody come in here and demonstrate it because I can't do it. I'll get hurt. But that's a really good exercise, and I miss doing it. I used to love that exercise, but I have to work around it. So this is one exercise I do that hits front lats right here. That's why I do the close grip, put strong emphasis on the front lats too. So, front delts. Set number 2, we're going to do 12 reps. All right, let's do this. All right. Now I'm going from 55 to 65. I'm gonna go 10 pounds on this for my third set. Like I said, I go heavier every set. Makes it more challenging. Pushing myself. And once again, YouTube, if you're listening, if you hear the music in the background, that's not me playing it, that's the gym. Trust me, first thing I did when I walked through the door was like, hey, can you turn that music down? So I'm not playing unauthorized music. It's the gym, unfortunately. Yeah, shoulders, really good muscle to show your definition. When you get your shoulders going, front delts is probably the easiest to get. To me, it was. And then side delts, I worked hard for. Rear delts, a lot of people forget that. A lot of people forget rear delts. We're actually going to do rear delts after this exercise. So, shoulders is a good muscle to work out. A lot of people don't realize that until they see somebody walk by and their shoulders are popping out. And they're like, man, I want my shoulders to look like that. That's how I was. Like I said, when I was younger, it was all chest and biceps and triceps. You know, that's when we didn't know too much back then. But now you got everything on the internet, shows you how to do everything. It's so much easier. But shoulders are a good muscle to work out. Now, let's do set 3. I'm going to do 10 reps. And I went down this from 50 to 65. Let's go ahead and get this. Hoo-ah. Felt like I could get 2 more, so I did 12 instead. So now I'm going from 65 to 80. Pushing myself. Yeah, I got to 10, and I'm like, you know what? I can do 2 more. So I pumped out 2 more. Like I said, the rep count is a guideline. It's a goal. You know, I say the first set I do 15. The second set I do 12. Third set I do 10. The fourth set I do 8. Those are goals. You know, usually on my first set, when I'm supposed to do 15, I end up doing 20. I mean, doing more is okay. I don't want to do less. That's not my goal, but if it happens, it happens. But those are guidelines. Those are goals. You know, those are something to strive for. You know, a lot of people don't know how to work out. They just come in here and pump it until they feel like stopping. No, don't do that. Have goals. So that's how I got. What I'm doing right now is I'm showing you how to structure a workout. You know, season 1, I showed you how to do the exercise. I said, okay, this is upright rows. This is how you do it. This is the attachment you need. This is a good form to do. You pull with your elbows, all that good stuff. Now that you know how to do it, I'm showing you how to do it in a routine. You know, get at least 4 good sets. At least 4. I mean, in this type of workout that I'm showing you, at least 4. I mean, there's other workouts that you might see, but they're doing heavy from the start. I mean, like I started at 35. Now, most people on the heavy side will start at 65. My third set I did 65. They'd start on 65, start hitting that muscle hard and heavy from the start. And then they could do only like maybe 3 sets, get away with doing 3 sets. That's cool. I mean, if I was younger, that'd be great, you know, because your body can take it. Now, to us older people, it, you start off heavy like that, you might hurt yourself. I mean, actually hurt yourself. And you don't want injuries. Injuries is just set you back. If you're just getting started, an injury will set you back, and you'll be like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. But of course, you want to do this. You know, staying in shape, being healthy is the best thing you could do for your body and your mind. So stick with it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. You're going to be tired. You're going to be sore. You're not going to want to come some days. Just push yourself. Just come anyway. You know, even if it's a half-ass workout, it's still something. You know, when I get here, I feel that way. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do go through the motions. But then once I start, I'm like, nah, man, I'm going to go ahead and pump this out. It's all in your mind. Once you get your mind right, man, everything will just flow. I'm serious. It'll just flow, and it'll be an everyday routine. It'll be second nature. You'll be like, okay, I got to hit the gym. I feel like crap. I'm tired, but I'm going to go to the gym anyway. To me, this is my happy place. You know, I come here, even though they got the music blasting, I just don't think about anything except for my workout. Like, if I wasn't talking right now on this video, I'd be thinking, I hope I can get 8 reps on this set right here. I might get less, but I'm gonna try to get 10. You know, my mindset like, you know, my goal is 8, but I'm gonna try to get 10. You know, that's what I think in between sets. If anybody ever sees me working out and I'm just sitting there, you know, in a zone, that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking about my set or even the next exercise I'm doing. Like, this is my last set on this. I might be peeping the next machine I need to see if it's available, or if I'm using the cable machine, I'll be looking for the attachment to see if it's available. You know, I'm already 2 steps ahead. So this is the last set. Actually, I'm gonna do a drop set on this. So I'm gonna do 8 on 80, then I'm gonna go back to 35, the first set I did, and just rep out another 12 to 15. So let's go ahead and do this. This is the 4th set. Oh yeah. Feel that weight. Excuse me a second. Microphone's hiding from me. All right, here we go. See, I caught myself. I was going too fast, just pumping it. Sometimes I do that, not thinking. And then just now, I was like, man, slow down. All right, where am I? 4? I can get 2 more. I got 10 on that one. Now I'm just gonna rep out with this. All right. Yeah, I went for 15 on that one. So I did 10 and 15. Good set. Good exercise. Now, once again, upright rows. It's gonna, the main target, primary target is your side delts, because you're using your side delts to pull your elbows up. But it has a strong emphasis on your front delts. And you're also using your upper traps. Trust me, you'll feel your traps pumped after this too. Now, really good exercise. Now, whew. Now I'm gonna go to face pulls. Face pulls is gonna be for your rear delts. Don't forget your rear delts. I've forgotten my rear delts for so many years. Then I started using the machine and I felt like I wasn't getting anything. But I started doing face pulls. I like it. There's actually another exercise that I really like too. I'm gonna show you on another day. Really good exercise for rear delts. When you try these exercises, some exercises you'll feel right away. You're like, "Ooh, yeah, I feel it right there." I'm doing side lats. Oh, I feel that. And there's some exercises you're like, it's all right. The one exercise I'm talking about, I felt it right away. I was like, oh yeah, I like this. But not doing that one today. Face pulls is a really good exercise. I like this one too. Yeah. Let me go ahead and switch this up. Now, like I said, this is the way I work out and a lot of other people work out. I mean, you don't have to go crazy, crazy heavy to look good. I mean, I've done that for years and all it did was cause me a lot of injuries. I mean, when you go crazy heavy, you're basically bulking. You know, look like a big blob of muscle, basically. When you kind of mix it up with a little more reps, it kind of cuts you up even more. And that's what I've been doing. I've been watching what I'm eating and doing more reps on certain certain sets. And that's just a big difference for me, at least. For me, I mean, this works great for me. Try it out. See if you like it. If not, try out a different method. But this is a good way to structure your workout. Like I said, a lot of people don't know. They come in here and just get on something and don't know what they're doing. I see it all the time. Last night, I was at the gym. Not this one, another location. And this older guy, he looked good for his age. Had some nice front delts. But that's all he had. And he was doing shoulders that day. And I swear he did at least 5 to 6 different exercises for front delts. I'm looking at him like, okay, that's 6 exercises you're doing for front delts. Your front delts look good, don't get me wrong. But don't forget about your side delts and your rear delts. I mean, he was tunnel vision on front delt. But, that's how some people work out. He doesn't know. There's more to it than your front delts. I mean, because you could basically see it. It was just like right here. That's all he had was right here. There was nothing here, nothing back there. So you gotta make sure you hit the entire muscle. Yeah. Just working out to work out doesn't really make too much sense unless you're a freak of nature. Some people just blow up like that. A lot of people like me, I gotta work hard for it. So, all right, now face pulls. Now, this is what I suggest. You might see a lot of different ways, at least maybe 3 different ways people do their face pulls. You have some people grab the rope like this. They just grab it. Let me make sure I got a light weight on so I can demonstrate. Grab it like this, come back, and start pulling. Okay. Then you might see people grab it a different way, pull it like this. Then you might see someone like me that grabs it like this and pull. Bring this just a little lower. I would suggest try them all out. Try each way out and see which one works for you. I've tried the two other ways. I like the one way, but then one day I was watching a video, ex champion, ex Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath, and he does it like I'm showing you right here. He just puts his hands like that, and he comes back. And the way he explained it made sense. So I came to the gym and I tried it, and I was like, ooh, I like that. You know, don't get me wrong. I've seen videos when I was like, oh, okay, let me go try that. And I was like, felt like crap and didn't even do it. But that, I felt it, I liked it. There's gonna be exercises like that. So try them out. Try out every variation. Try the coming back like this. Try the coming back like this. Try the coming back like this. See which one you like. See which one you feel the most. And then implement that into your workout. That's what I suggest with every exercise. Try it every different way and see what works for you. Just because I'm doing face pulls for rear delts, I like it, but you might not like it. You might not feel it at all. You might want to get on the machine and do reverse flies for delts. That might hit better for you. But hey, to each their own. Everybody's different. Try all the exercises out and see which one you like, and then implement it. What works best for you. You got to do what's best for you. You just can't copy other people, follow other people, and expect to get the same results. Everybody's different. Everybody's body is different. Like I said, this might not work for you, but it works great for me. Then you might try it a different way and be like, oh, I feel that, and then you just blow up that way. You never know. Try every different way. I mean, I've done that. I've done exercises for so long, a certain way, and I tried a different way, and I'm like, ooh, that feels a lot better. You know, the more I research exercises and try them, I'm like, wow, I like that. And then you know what? I actually started doing different exercises and got away from the old exercises that actually worked really good. And I was like, you know what? I need to go back to that. And once I went back to it, I was like, oh man, this was so good. Why did I even switch? You know, do what works for you. Now, let me get to set one. I'm talking too much. That's just a thing, man. Everybody will copycat everybody else, but they don't know what they're doing and why they're doing it. Do what works for you. What's best for you. See, me, I started off, how did I start off? Oh, I started off like this, by grabbing it with my hands inside and grabbing it like that. That's how I started off, and I was doing it this way. But now, what I do is I grab the handles like this, put my fingers through the rope, and now I grab it like that. So, first set. Now, doing this, when you go heavy, you're going to actually have to lean back to get a little balance. But this first set, I don't have to worry about that much. So, what I'm going to do, come to your face, pull back. Good set. Going down 10. Yeah, 10 will be good. That was actually kind of light. I'm going to go down 20. Push myself. Yeah, but like I said, mentality. You got to have your mind right when you come in here. When I come in here, it's me against the weights. That's the way I see it. Like, if I was doing the exercise, say I was curling a max of 45, curling, and it kicked my butt. And the next time I come in, I'm like, look, 45 ain't getting me today. I'm gonna hit that, and then I'm gonna go up to 50. You know, have my mind right. I'm getting psyched up. That's what you gotta do. It's pushing yourself. But some days are like that. You'll come in and you feel like you can lift the whole gym. And some days you come in and your first set weights are gonna feel heavy, and you're like, oh man, this is gonna be a long night. So it is what it is. Some days you're strong, some days you're weak. So set number 2, what'd I do? I went down 20 pounds. Whew. All right. And like I said, when you go heavier, you might have to get a little lean so you can get it. Otherwise, the pullback is gonna pull you forward and throw off your whole balance. So, all right, let's go. I was feeling good. I did 15. I did 15 instead of 12. I'm gonna go down another 15 pounds. It's like they turned the volume up on the radio. It's crazy. It's almost like somebody's sitting somewhere in the office and say, hey, there's somebody back there shooting a video. Let's turn the volume up. I know that's not what's happening, but it seems like it sometimes. So that was set 2. This is set 3. Once again, face pulls. Focus is going to be your rear delts. Now, when you do your delts, you want your from the front to the side to the back be all rounded. All rounded. That's why you have to hit your front, your side, and your rear delts. Try to round that muscle off. When it rounds off, it looks really good. Like I said, the guy last night, he had a muscle right here, and that was it. He worked out the front delt so much that he didn't have any side delt or rear delt at all. Didn't look good. So, hit the entire muscle. That's my suggestion, my advice. When I come in here, when I do shoulders, usually the first thing I do is get on the machine, the one with the pad on each side, and I lift like that. I do that and I go heavy on that. Get my side delts, warmed up, get them nice and good. Then I move on to cable rows, face pulls. Then I come back here and I do front raises with the dumbbells. And then I do side raises again, but I do a lighter weight and do 20 reps each set, 4 sets. Then I finish off with shrugs for your traps. They don't have a shrug machine here, which I miss from others. That's the only thing I miss from my other gym is the shrug machine. So I'm stuck doing one set of dumbbells because I used to do the shrug machine and then I would come back later and do dumbbells and just rep out. Now I just do the dumbbell and do like 15 reps each set for 4 sets. So I'm not hitting my traps as much as I used to, and I need to get back to that. But like I said, I do side delts. I did one exercise of side delts. Then I went to upright rows, which is side and front and traps. Then I went to face pulls for rear delts. Then I come over here and I do front raises strictly for your front delts. Then I do side raises again, mostly for your side delts. and then I do shrugs for my traps. Hit everything. I hit everything. Don't leave anything undone, you know? I hit it. When I come to the gym, I don't want it to be a waste of time. I want to hit the entire muscle, and I want to hit it good. That's the way you should think. When you come to the gym, have your mind right. Say, I'm doing shoulders, I'm hitting every part of my shoulders. And since I like side delts, I do it twice. And I love traps. Traps will pop out so good on when you're wearing a nice tight shirt. I used to do it twice. Now I'm just down to one time doing shrugs. But yeah, if you want it, you got to get it. It's not going to come easy. You got to go get it, and you got to work hard. None of this is easy. That's what discourages a lot of people. They think I'm going to go to the gym for a few months and I'm going to blow up. No, and it's not that easy. If it was that easy, everybody would be looking good. But it's not that easy. It takes time and consistency. Set 3. I'm down to 65. I went down another 15 pounds. Now I'm going to have to get a little lean on this because this is going to be a little heavy. Got my 12 reps. All right, so now I'm just going to go down from 65, let's see, to 72 and a quarter, 72 and a half, excuse me. Now, you might see somebody doing the same exercise, but sitting on the ground. They do that for the leverage. Same thing, you're still hitting the same things, your rear delts. It's just that they're sitting down and it gives them more leverage. You go a little heavier. For people starting out, it's kind of hard to get that lean and come back and then come all the way back, because that coming back might pull you forward. So that's probably why a lot of people sit on the ground when they do it. A little more leverage. Still a good way, don't get me wrong. Like I say, try everything out. Like I said, if you don't like doing it standing, try it sitting down. Same thing, just get a little more leverage. It's not easy going heavy. Heavy, you gotta have the strength and you gotta have the balance. You gotta find good ways to balance yourself. Trust me, after a while, you'll figure it out. Either that or you'll learn it from what I'm teaching you. Working out eventually will be a part of your life if you start doing it. It's addiction. Working out can be an addiction. Some people are like, oh, how can these people get so big? Why do they get so big? It's addicting. When you grow your muscle like that, it's addicting. You start looking in the mirror and you're like, wow, that looks good. And I did that? Okay, well, next time I'm going to work even harder when I do that exercise, that exercise for that muscle, and maybe it'll pop out even more. See, when I first started as a kid, yeah, when you hit the gym and you hit it hard, you come home and you got a good pump. You're looking in the mirror like, oh yeah, I look good. And then the next morning you wake up and you're like, oh man, what happened? It's gone. My mentality was like, you know what? I want that pump look at every point, every hour of the day. I want that to be my resting look. You know? So when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to be, hey, where did it go? I want to still look like that. So what that meant was I had to work harder, pump them weights, be more consistent. And then what happens is you see yourself in the mirror that night and you're like, yeah, I look good. And the next morning, you still don't have that same pump, but you still look good. And you're like, yeah, okay. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, you know what? I want to look like last night's pump. And now you're pushing yourself harder to look like that. It's addicting. It's addicting. So now you're looking good. You're feeling good. Now your mentality is even better. Working out is something you should be doing. Yeah, it is addicting. It makes you feel good physically and mentally. So, all right, this is my last set, and I will do a drop set on this. Now, normally, let me explain drop set. Normally, back in the day, a drop set to me would be okay. I'm doing 72 is my last set. Back in the day, my drop set would be okay. I'm doing my 72. Then I'm gonna go to my third set weight. Well, I only went down one, which is 65, and I would try to get, I don't know, another 8. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would do 8s. Then I'd go up to the second set, which was probably 50, and try to get 8 on that, and then go back to my first set, which was, I believe, 35, and get 8 with that. That's how my drop sets used to be. Those were, something. Now I'm more laid back. I'm just going to do 8 with 72. Then I'm going to go up to my first weight and do another 12 to 15. Yeah. So I'm more laid back now. But don't get me wrong, the other way is great. I mean, you're going to get a good pump. You're going to get good results. But now I'm a lot older. I'm not in my 20s no more. I'm in my 50s. So lots changed on the way I work out. So that's how I do it. If you can do it the other way, do it. Great routine for doing a drop set, just like that. Just bang, bang, and go lighter and go lighter and go lighter. Yeah, it kicks your butt. So let's do this last set. Ooh, yeah. I love it when I feel that heavy weight and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a good set. I got 10 on that one. Now let's go back to my first set weight and just rep out. Whew. You're squeezing all the way back. When you're coming back, you're squeezing that rear delt. All right. Now's my drop set. I did another 15. Feel good. Now, like I said, what I'm doing now, I know it's kind of boring just sitting here watching me do set after set, but what I'm doing is actually showing you and teaching you how to do a routine. Now, those were 2 exercises for shoulders. Like I said, with your shoulders, you have your front, your side, and your rear delts. And I also implement my traps along with shoulders. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 different exercises you should be doing. So I just showed you 2. That was rear delt and side and front delts with the upright rows. Now you can do a side raise to put the emphasis on your side delts. You could do the front raise to put the emphasis on your front delts. And shrugs, or even the upright rows hits your traps. But put more emphasis on your traps, I would do a shrug, either dumbbell shrugs, a barbell shrug, or a shrug machine. Do a complete shoulder workout. This is just 2 exercises, 2 really good exercises. But I'm actually showing you how to do it. Like I said, first season, I showed you how to do the exercises. Now I'm showing you how to do the exercise in a routine, a good routine. Now, this is a good structure. Now, there's other ways to work out. Like I said, there's people that go light the whole set, the whole routine. And okay, mostly people that are already bigger do that. Go a little lighter. Not really, because they go A lot of people go heavy, but people that don't know working out will sit here and do 4 or 5 sets of lightweight. It's supposed to cut you up. Okay. Now, or you can go crazy heavy for like 3 sets, but that means you're starting off heavy and you're going heavier and you're going heavier. And you're just hitting that. You're just shocking that muscle, tearing it, and that's it. Moving on to the next exercise. There's different ways to do it. Those are just 3 different ways I'm showing you. Light, heavy, or the way I'm doing it now. There's other ways to do it too. But this right here is a mixture of both. First 2 sets, I'm going light, getting the movement in, getting the reps in. Then I'm going heavier the last 2 sets and really working it, tearing that muscle. You try to tear that muscle, it's going to be micro tears, don't get me wrong, so that you can tear it and it'll heal and grow back bigger. So you got to work for it. It ain't going to come easy. You got to work hard. And like I said, these are good demonstrations on how to work out. Like I said, a lot of people come here and don't know how to work out. They just look around and copycat other people, not knowing what they're doing. Just watch my videos and you'll have an understanding. You watch my videos and say, hey, I'm going to do shoulders today. I'm going to say, these are just 2. You can watch season 2, my first shoulder day, and season 2, this episode, this shoulder day, and you got 4 exercises right there you can put together and do a complete shoulder workout. All you have to do is watch the videos and you know how to do it. You just come in and say, okay, well, I'm gonna do upright rows. Let me grab that bar, the short one or the long one, like you said, and 4 sets. Go heavier. You don't have to go crazy heavy. I've been doing this for a while, so I go heavy. You can just go down 1 weight. You can go from 15 to 20, and then from 20 to 25. Just go down 1 plate if you have to. Or if you're a guy, you can go down 5 plates if you want to. Whatever works. But you gotta gradually go a little heavier so that you can have more of a chance to rip that muscle so it can grow back bigger. It's a good structure. Like I said, if you watch the videos, okay, I know what I'm gonna do, upright rows. There's no confusion. Okay, I gotta do 4 sets, go down each set. Okay, I'm done with upright rows. Now I'm gonna do face pulls. I know what I need. I need the rope, and this is how I do it. And you know what to do. The first video for shoulders, I did side raises with dumbbells. Okay, now you just go to dumbbells, grab your set of dumbbells, and you know to lift with your elbows on the side raises. And I also did front raises with dumbbells. Now you know, just grab some dumbbells and you're doing front delts, and you just come up 1 at a time. You're not turning your arm in like that, you're keeping it straight. Just watch the videos and you'll know what to do when you come to the gym. There's no confusion. That way you're not looking like a beginner. And after a while, that's what confuses a lot of people and discourages a lot of people, is they don't know what they're doing when they come here. And they feel like they're looking like an idiot and people are looking at them, judging them. No, people are not looking at you, judging you. Just do your thing. And when you watch my videos and you implement it in your workout, you already know what to do and you're looking confident and you're doing it. That's going to make your confidence level go through the roof. Now you're going to come in here with attitude like, yeah, I got this. And then the workouts are going to come in a lot better and you're going to get a lot more out of it. And you're going to leave the gym feeling good. Like, yeah, I did it today. So watch my videos. Recommend them to your friends, your family. This stuff works. You just got to know what you're doing. You got to know how to do it. And don't forget, when you're done working out, get some protein in you. A lot of people just make some chicken and rice or take a protein shake. That's what I do. I take a protein shake when I get home and I eat something. I try to get a little extra protein. You got to have protein. The rule of thumb is when you're working out, you got to have throughout the day the same amount of protein as how much you weigh. So I weigh like 196 pounds. I got to have 196 grams of protein every day. So I eat protein throughout the day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, throughout the day. And try to get my protein leveled up to that. So that is a good way to start off your routines. Watch my videos, learn, and then go out there and just knock it out. You got the confidence once you start, and you'll be good to go. So that being said, that is all for today. Until the next time, have a great workout.